What is PACS? PACS stands for Picture Archiving Communication Systems. PACS is used to predict, diagnose, treat, and monitor diseases. PACS is a combination of hardware and software dedicated to the short and long-term storage, retrieval, management, distribution, and presentation of images. PACS is medical imaging technology that provides economical storage of and convenient access to images and non-image data from multiple modalities. The images are transmitted digitally by the PACS. PACS removes the need to manually file, retrieve, and transport film jackets, thus saving time, space, and money. The universal format for PACS image storage and transfer is DICOM. DICOM stands for Digital Imaging and Communications in Medicine. Non-image data is sent in PDF format. PACS consists of 4 components: storage, secured networks, workstations, and imaging modalities. PACS is a mixture of radiology information systems and digital mammography. PACS was first introduced in 1982 at a meeting of radiologists. During the same year, the University of Kansas installed the first large-scale PACS system. The main purpose of PACS is to replace hard film copies with digital images to make it easier for medical professionals to manage patient exam workflow. PACS handles images from various medical imaging instruments like ultrasound, magnetic resonance imaging, positron emission tomography, computed tomography, endoscopy, mammographies, and computed radiography. Implementing PACS within an institution is a large investment. PACS can be purchased from a variety of medical imaging vendors including GE, AGFA, and Siemens. The most efficient and effective PACS solutions support all diagnostic imaging modalities. The cost of purchasing and installing a PACS system depends on the size and software needs of each organization. PACS is a major investment for any healthcare organization. Proper PACS selection requires ample time, personnel, and research. Some of the factors that should be considered prior to purchasing a PACS solution include financial resources and IT infrastructure, including the capabilities of your organization's IT department, implementation work plan, and contractual terms, including warranty, maintenance and support, interoperability, and data security. PACS technology helps keep images secure and stores clinical information efficiently for viewing, processing, and interpreting images. PACS remote access enables medical professionals in different locations to access patient images for telediagnosis and make informed patient care decisions. PACS technology helps healthcare organizations reduce time and cost due to its multifunctionality and provides quality care to the community. PACS also helps radiology and cardiology staff to manage the workflow of patient exams. PACS has many advantages. Radiologists have access to higher quality digital images to interpret and perform comparisons. The amount of time to receive the images is reduced, allowing for faster interpretation. Better transportation of data to physicians allows physicians to obtain reports quickly from radiologists, which will improve continuity of care. Better communication will reduce potential litigation due to loss of film and patient history. Time will be reduced for staff that work in the film library and the film room because of the upgrade from the film-based to digital-based systems. Patient wait times are reduced and hospital stays are shorter. Prior to PACS, patients had to wait for the film to process to judge the quality of the image, and sometimes additional films would be needed. Patients will receive less radiation exposure from X-ray equipment, and it reduces the amount of incidences of patients having adverse reactions to contrasting dye. There are also economic savings from switching from film-based to digital, which can be felt in many areas. on purchasing films, the chemical to process the films, the film jackets and packets, and salary of the staff that would be needed to process the film. Also on the film-based equipment, the film storage space, handling costs, and transcription costs. How do external and/or government factors affect this solution? Providing quality data integrity is still a priority. However, there has been some changes in HIPAA that radiology providers must adhere to. These changes include required changes to notice of privacy practices, increased HIPAA enforcement, changes to breach notification rule, patient access to PHI rights, and a broader definition of who is considered to be a business associate, and changes in business associate contracts that should include business associates complying with HIPAA and security rules. PACS impacts patients in many ways. PACS improves timeliness of care and treatment as it makes delivery of images to physicians faster and shortens the time between taking the images and interpretation. PACS can improve safety by reducing the potential for error by eliminating steps in the distribution and management of images and associated patient information. PACS enhances accuracy by enabling the physician to have images and information readily available to decide treatment plans accordingly. This also helps to improve patient satisfaction. There are many ways we can assign value to PACS. PACS improves workflow among healthcare professionals by providing vital information for professionals to share data and consult with one another on patients' care to make more accurate treatment suggestions. PACS increases productivity within departments with mobile access to images and reports on electronic devices such as Apple or Android. There are also protection for databases, which store records from damage with disaster recovery options, including off-site storage and database replication. Delivering PACS as a service. To determine service options for PACS solutions, a sales representative at RamSoft was contacted. The following service options were available for PACS. If a healthcare organization is unable to purchase a PACS solution but interested in the functionality of PACS, the organization can lease out storage space and purchase PACS software. This option may be the most cost-effective approach. The healthcare organization can also choose to pay a fixed price based on the volume of images or studies. This option includes all software, hardware, and IT support by the external provider. With this option, essentially the entire PACS solution is delivered by the external provider. While this option provides external control and IT support, the price tag for the services might exceed the cost of purchasing a PACS solution in-house, since the services provided by the external provider is customized to fit the needs of each organization. Now let's hear from someone in the field about how PACS has changed the industry.
Do you remember about how long ago PACS?
PACS came around. Now with me, I was doing the film days. I was just a regular X-ray tech. They started to come up with CR imaging. So regular X-ray tech. When I say that, I was doing film days. You had to go to a dark room, develop the film, right? You had some daylight processors.